What's up, guys? Sorry about that, man. I had the mic muted, and we'll get started here in just a second. What's up, guys? Sorry. All right. Give me just a second, just a moment, just a moment. All right, let's go ahead and run it.
It's the 2K Sports
Phone
pregame
going
show.
off here.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. And we'll be seeing the Greek.
I like to hear what the boys have to say at the desk.
How good can this kid be?
You know, Ernie, it's rare to see a blend of size and speed as his position. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. He's a great athlete, and he really can finish at the rim.
Yeah, he's very young, but his skill isn't young. And if he stays focused,
and we getting punished,
on his
man.
outside shot, which I've heard he's been
Sixers
doing,
are looking like the real Sixers.
He could take his game to another level.
In his short career, has his name become any easier for you to say?
No, it's very easy. The Greek freak.
Antetokounmpo.
That was
Shaq, crazy.
Very close. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
All right, y'all gonna see me take a beating right here. I'm pretty sure. What up, Hollywood? What's going on with you, man?
Thanks for tuning in.
It's funny, man. The struggle is real, man. You know, I'll show you guys the slider set once again for you guys who haven't seen me play this game. And again, shout outs to Versus. Versus was the one who inspired the idea. As you can see, the game style is custom, obviously, but what you want to do is you start off on simulation, right? You start off on simulation and, choose your difficulty. I prefer to play on All-Pro, All-Star, because to me it just feels like the most balanced level. I played on Hall of Fame, Superstar, all of that, all the way down to Rookie. And, this just seems to be the most balanced, and, you're going to lose games there as well. At least I am. I'm not a 2K expert. I know some guys, are much better as far as skill-wise than I am. So, but it is what it is. I don't have no problem admitting that. Now, as you can see, on things like defense, everything here is turned to 100 except for steal success. You want to leave that on 50. All right, all of the attributes as well are turned to 100. Speed, you'll leave that on 50. And stealing as well, you'll leave that on 50. But outside of that, you're going to have everything at 100. Tendencies as well, 100 across the board. And there you have it. And then, the fouls and all that, leave that the way it is, default, when you change it to simulation game style. All right, and once again, just pay attention to the gameplay, man. And this is for the CPU and the user. As you can see, you're going to see guys play more to their real life counterpart, in my opinion anyway. You're going to see guys attack the basket, go for putbacks, shoot mid-range shots and things of that nature. So enjoy, guys. You're probably going to watch me take the L here, but like I said, I don't mind. The 76ers team is definitely not a powerful team, and that's going to happen, so I'm going to have to build these guys up, much like what you're seeing in the real NBA.
And it's got to be an emotional time for him right now. I mean, as a player, you grit your teeth when you get that diagnosis.
They're attacking the basket already with Monroe.
But you have to stay strong.
We'll run some freelance.
Now look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Stauskas is out there with Kendall Marshall. And it's Covington in at the 3. Here's Stauskas.
We'll run some freelance for now, and then we'll
out left of the wing.
worry about plays momentarily.
Shoots the 3.
Didn't want to shoot that three. I kind of put myself in that bad situation, bad clock management right there. So it happened.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the head of steam?
Greg Monroe balling already.
It just gets to the rack really easy. And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is
come on.
continuing to evolve.
See the tendencies right there playing out? They're going for steals and stuff like that.
Carter Williams with it. 9-point game his last outing. Out to the right wing.
You know, everybody has their preference, but I think these are probably the best sliders that I've played with.
To the left side wing.
Hang him.
Stauskas.
There you go, Stauskas.
Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
I like that.
Here's Marshall following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Marshall kicks to Noel. Shoots.
There you go. Get him to jump. Get him to jump.
Foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Even though Noel is not a great free throw shooter.
Season of action for Nerlens Noel, officially a rookie after sitting out the 2014 season.
Circus shot right there. I would have much rather have seen him take a more power type of attempt right there.
Really helped him grow as a player. Coming into the draft when he came out, he was a guy who I thought had one of the most unbelievable motors I had ever seen. And you know what? Everything he was hyped up to be, he lived up to on the defensive end.
That one is no good.
And for Noel, I really think he took off in the back half of the season. Up to scoring, his shooting percentage, and his rebounding. You can see him getting better almost every game.
Let's go. Let's run.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it. Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities.
I see you in there, Embiid. Waiting for you to post up and get in position.
Basket by Milwaukee. And J. Mayo pulls it down.
And by the end of the season last year, Noel was completely different.
Come on. It's a cheap foul right there.
In the league, his development is probably going faster.
But you see how, you know, Mayo took that shot? Sliders are doing that.
Well, guys, once again, the 76ers finished second to last in the East.
At least in my opinion. I don't recall seeing them being that aggressive
which was 14 wins
on default.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Robert Covington. Hollis Thompson comes in for Stauskas. And it's Cannon in for Marshall. Here's Cannon. Out to the right wing. Sampson.
Pulled that a little too early.
Target with his 3.
That was my bad right there.
About Philadelphia, you talked about this. Only 12 wins for them last year against the East.
And Kevin, how about not getting a win against their own conference until December? I mean, as bad as the Sixers were last year, though, they weren't the worst. So sometimes, even for me, I still can't fathom.
There you go.
And he was
Let's get it, Embiid.
Shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. It's going to be Embiid shooting. That one on Monroe. A different look for Milwaukee. Marker's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez comes in for O.J. Mayo. And
3 the hard way. We'll take it.
Carter Williams.
And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of size, speed, agility, practically
good move.
Obviously, a mix
of move by Jabari.
The 76ers trail by 3. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
He remained upbeat about their performance this season, even though it hasn't put them with the elite teams in the NBA. He said, the effort's been there, we just haven't yet gotten the results we've been hoping for. Maybe we'll see the start of something tonight. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Regarding Joel Embiid, what makes him even that much more unique as a young 7-footer, excellent shot mechanics and a feathery touch. In college at Kansas, he shot Greg 63% from the floor. Many of those were face-up jumpers.
And as the season wore on, he became money at the free throw line as well. Those are the kinds of unique attributes that make him an extra scary prospect.
Here's Monroe. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
I moved. That was my bad right
6
there.
points for Greg Monroe.
Monroe is attacking, too.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Cannon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Sampson, guarded by Vasquez. It's stolen by Vasquez.
What the? What was that?
And now in transition.
Did y'all see that?
Here we go. Here's Middleton.
Sometimes, man, this game does some
Another bucket in the paint.
weird things. Like, what kind of pass was that? Why did they pop the pass up like that? I actually got a play coming. Nah, he can't shoot out there. I got a play, man, I'm going to be breaking down soon. You know, and showing you guys where they make them do some crazy things sometimes. Like, look at this. Where is he passing? Yeah, I got to play though, man. Showing you how the game just makes them do crazy things sometimes. It's like the animation takeover just kicks in. And it's a shame, man, because the game is such a good game. You know what I mean? The game, I say it all the time, is too good to suffer from some of these issues.
Middleton dishes to Vasquez. Now here's Parker. Not a lot of room. Not a piece of it.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, man.
And he can't extend the lead.
Can't catch a break.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Cleveland.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Henson's checked in for Monroe, and the 76ers also making a change. Stauskas is checked in. Sampson kicks to Cannon. 4 on the clock. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the shot falls short this time.
That's a shot he's got.
No scorers, man.
Many looks better from that range.
For the Sixers.
Henson with the screen. Here's Vasquez.
Wide open.
And a miss there on the
He
triple.
missed it.
Rare you'll see him miss
He
such
missed
an open look.
Stauskas kicks to Sampson. Pass to Holmes. This is to Stauskas. In the corner, Cannon with it. Over to the left
Where is he?
wing.
Look at this, man. The ball actually went through his leg.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
I still think, man, the passing with this stick should be more intuitive. Wow, good move. I still feel like you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't pass the way you really want to. And people will always say, well, use icon passing, but you don't have time to do that all the time. You just want to make a quick pass. You know what I'm saying? Good move, good move.
And despite of the excellent defense at that. Milwaukee leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up the baby hook. That one a little long.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
The pass to Stauskas.
Look at this. You see what I'm saying? Why did he throw that pass? Why the hell did he float it like that? That's what I'm talking about, man. This game is crazy sometimes. I'm trying to pass the ball regularly. I was not doing an overhead pass. Why in the hell would he pass it like that? This is what I'm be talking about, man. And people, you know, people always try to act like, you know, 2K is the best thing smoking. Like I said, it's a good game, but it has problems. a ton of problems.
Well, not exactly a close game so far.
I'm sorry.
Second quarter starts here.
If you don't, if you don't believe me or agree with me, hey, I respect that opinion, but you're seeing it right here. You're seeing it play out.
It's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Mayo. And it's Henson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. 3 on the clock. Embiid dishes to Stauskas. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
They played good defense on that play right there. Great defense.
In the third spot, the Bucks.
But this is the struggle that I'm having with these boys. And what I do appreciate, man, in this, in this year's game, and it probably was a little bit of like, the same in previous years, but you're really seeing the difference, like talent level in the teams. You really see it play out. Look at that. Whew. You really see the talent level. The differential is real good. Real good. Oh my God.
You cannot deny that he knows how to get
it's real good. That's why I said, I'm going to lose some games. I'm sure I'll win some, but I can't expect to win too many games with the talent that I have, or lack thereof.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That's good.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Carter-Williams kicks to Monroe.
But it's perfect for me, man. Oh, get out of there. It's perfect for me because I love the challenges. I love when it's challenging. In a good way. I don't like the game to challenge me and is, doing like cheat tactics. I like a legitimate challenge. And like I said, man, All-Star to me is going to give you more of that balanced game. Whereas some of the other difficulties, Superstar, Hall of Fame, in my opinion, they just a bit ridiculous. But like I said, I'm not the most skillful guy in this game, so, maybe I'm a noob. You know what I'm saying? I know guys who play on Hall of Fame. Well, I know people who mainly play on Hall of Fame when they're playing like they're my career and things like that. Oh, come on. That's got to drop. But I'm not sure how many people are playing on those levels, playing in my league, playing, when you're controlling the full team. So I don't know.
Team performance and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Feeds to Carter-Williams. Henson with the screen. Teardrop shot.
What is the help defense?
Now there's something for the
killing us on that
highlight reel
little
right there.
roll right there.
Just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And Marshall kicks to Embiid. Passes it to Covington. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Marshall. Carter-Williams covering, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. First in steals.
Y'all see how good the defense is, though. Like I said, man, the sliders have a lot to do with that, which I like.
A very improved defensive team.
And I really feel like they fed off their pressure defense.
Well, this team is so weak.
That got them out in the open court and created easy opportunities offensively.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from.
But I'm not afraid to show these types of things, man. I actually think it's interesting to see the struggle. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to show that, or show the fact that I'm losing and things like that.
Monroe, no good. The 76ers trail by 13. Covington kicks to Marshall. The 76ers
oh, goodness, these dudes, they can't shoot. I don't have any shooters.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the
My
series.
only shooter right here. Look at this, man.
54.
And they just lose the ball like so easy.
Wow.
Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Thompson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Covington passes to Marshall. Embiid kicks to Marshall. Back to Embiid. Marshall dishes to Thompson. Excellent D there from Mayo.
And as you said, the Bucks
Struggling, yo. I can't crack their defense.
One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Carter Williams against Embiid. Off on the layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Thompson. Outside Mayo. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
The game is the
Well, that was kind of cross court, but that took a long time for that ball to get there.
Both looking to take round one.
And Greg,
That was going to get blocked. That's why I came out of that.
When you're looking to take that mental advantage, demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Shoot department.
Shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And a chance
Get
here to
stuck
check
in
out the
animations.
stats on Chris Middleton. Last season's performance for him.
Can't be too mad. It happens,
13
man.
points a game last season, 4 rebounds and 2 assists, and some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly
that's those,
making a contribution.
You know, those sequences, the two-man sequences that you can't break out of.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Jabari Parker's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams.
I'll make some adjustments here soon as far as
And guys, you look over the history of the
tendencies as far as
Defensive Player of
defense.
the Year award, and it usually goes to big men. Big men get the blocks and clog up the paint, but before last
I hear
season,
you, man.
the last 10
But the
defensive
thing is, my guys,
went to big.
I don't have
How about
those
the reaction time on that pass?
those type of
And
athletes
what
on my team. They don't get separation very well.
Stolen by Middleton.
That's why I'm saying, like, the team itself, like, they did a good job with this game, man, differentiating, like, talent. I don't have any stars on the Sixers. You know, nobody who can really handle the ball like that. Couple guys, but you know that they're not gonna blow past anybody, as they shouldn't. You know, they're not those kinds of players. So I respect that. That's why I say it's gonna be a struggle, you know, playing with the team. But you know, I'm up for the challenge. Ah, missed him.
Stauskas, the pass to Holmes. 76ers moving the ball.
Oh, come on. And see, that was an overhead pass, and the trajectory didn't go my way.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Monroe dishes to Vasquez.
You know, the pass trajectory sometimes just do what they want to do.
Layup off the pick.
That's a fact. I mean, can't argue that. That's a fact. The passing trajectory does what it wants to do at times. Don't matter what type of pass you throw. Like I said, I got a play coming, man. I'm gonna probably put up soon, showing you guys exactly what I'm talking about. How even my you know, the pass recipient goes in one direction. It shows where he's going, but then he's just pulled back into a pass breakup, which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's
See, look,
super athletic. Where he does his greatest
I'm thinking I'm passing inside. You see what I'm saying? Like, at that moment, I didn't have time to use icon passing. I'm using the stick. And I know, you know, guys have given me the tip. You know, you see the, like right there, you can see the icon under them change.
And right now, they find themselves down on the scoreboard and struggling to make their shot.
Come on, Stauskas. There you go. You can see them, you know, the little icon light up under them, knowing, letting you know who you're going to. But it always seems like in pressure situations, I don't know, maybe it's the way I'm pointing the stick, but I can't never seem to get it to go to the appropriate guy when necessary. I don't know. But that's a problem in, you know, plenty of basketball games. You know, NBA Live has had that same issue. Look at that. Look, let's look at this. Look at this, man. Y'all tell me this ain't crazy. I'm not throwing an overhead pass. I'm throwing just a regular pass, and look at what they're gonna do to my guy. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Look at what's gonna happen here. Look at this. Here, I'm trying to throw it to him on his left side at where his hands are going. And look at how the defender just comes through his body. Zip. And he automatically deflects it. This is what I'm talking about.
By Middleton.
People think I'm crazy when I say these things, man. I don't know.
The feed now to Vasquez.
Oh, he's wide open.
From the top of
People think I am absolutely crazy when I talk about problems in 2K.
Sixers trail by 13.
It's crazy.
Here's Cannon looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish now to Stauskas. There's the triple. But they recover it. Sampson kicks to Stauskas.
Come on, Stauskas.
Tries yet again. And the
3 the hard way.
Foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
People think I'm crazy, man. I don't know. They call me Looney Tune when I say the stuff about 2K. Oh my God. Bad free throw shooters on this team as well. Good foul. But like I said, man, I mean, unlike some folk, I understand there are problems in all of these games, man. It doesn't keep me from playing them, but because I'm such a, you know, passionate guy when it comes to sim sports, when I see certain things, it's gonna make me upset. But it doesn't stop me from playing it. You know, that's not enough to make me say, "Oh, forget 2K, I'm not playing it no more." Still a good game.
He feeds it to Noel.
It just has some issues.
He dishes it to Covington.
Come on, Covington. You're supposed to be my man that can get to the rack.
To shoot.
But yeah, it just got its problems like every other game. But it's, you know, it's rather frustrating. That's all.
Last season's numbers down below 70% as a team from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Oh, my goodness. Free throw shooting is bad.
Now Bayless.
You know, I haven't gotten all of these guys timing down. You know what I mean? For me to be able to,
the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
You know, for me to be able
Stolen
to.
by Middleton. No good.
It just, to me, it just trips me out how the ball just angles in the preferred direction a lot. Even on that play. I mean, obviously, yeah, that probably could make for a bad pass.
Hey again,
but it just seems to angle in the direction of the computer much too often.
They lead by 14. And that's going to do it for now.
And Okafor is injured, in case some of you guys are wondering why he has a high ankle sprain. So.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Stauskas is out there with Kendall Marshall, and it's Covington in at the small
missed
forward.
that easy shot.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Rebound by Marshall.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up.
What we're going to have to do now is just attack.
All the officials are all
Try to get him in foul trouble.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Finally got somebody's free throw right.
He doesn't get the second one.
Of course, I don't do it on the second time.
Season, 41 up and 41 down, a perfect 500 mark, and they were the epitome, Clark, of average at the end of the season, and as you can see, even during it.
Well, they're a young team, but at one point, 17-17, also had an 11-11 record against the East and 6-6 against the West.
Well, it's a very fun game to play, man. I can't deny that. You know, it has so much to offer.
7-7 at home.
You know, I just wish they could fix some of the annoying things.
5-5 in the games leading up to that. So in every measurable way.
I took my hand off the left stick right there. I thought I was gonna drive. Made him pull up for a jumper. See, that's my bad. I remember Czar showed a tutorial like that, basically telling you to make sure you keep your hand on that left stick. Don't let it off too early, because if you do, things like that are gonna happen. So that was my bad right there.
You know, just thinking back to that Milwaukee factoid again, I mean, the odds that we'll ever see something like that happen again are minuscule.
My goodness.
That team was just destined.
He blew past Noel.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim
and
get the finish.
I'm not even going to comment on that pass.
Back to Mayo. Bucks passing it around.
You even saw the X lit up under the guy that it was supposed to go to, because it was a play being called, and they still threw it in that direction.
Marshall with it. Now Mayo defending. Marshall dishes to Covington. Noel up top. He's got 5. He kicks it to Embiid. And lots of
I would say Embiid got the hot hand. At least we can attack.
That one on Monroe.
Try to get fouls on him.
The
only way we're going to even stay close in the game.
That would keep him out all of his rookie season came to the Sixers with a back
Of course,
Kansas. Of course,
I got super bad free throw shooters on the team.
The Sixers have made an art.
As you can see their percentages,
players who aren't
along with me not knowing their release.
2 years ago was Nerlens Noel, who sat
not
out
a good mix.
with a knee injury. Last year was Dario Saric, who played overseas, and now Embiid.
They get it again. Henson and
oh my God! Look at this, man. All of this, the ball is bouncing in their direction.
Points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. First free throw is good.
Still, I don't know that anyone can define what Giannis's position is. It's kind of still up in the air. I mean, he's played mostly on the wing a season ago, and thus far, maybe that could end up being the best fit.
Parker's checked in for Greg. Sampson's shot, good.
Okay, I thought I shot it a little too early.
Just over 2.5 minutes
Needed
gone
that
by
shot.
here in the second half.
I thought I released it a little too early, but luckily enough it
Carter
fell.
Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo to the middle. It's tipped.
There you go,
Embiid
play
with
some
the
D.
steal. Thompson for the
Hang on.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Needed that one right there, Thompson. See, I hate being in the position, man, where you feel like you got to take threes. You know, in this situation, I feel like I can't pass up. Look, I'm going to pick with the game once again, guys. Let me show you. And see, my eye is so trained to see these things, even in real time. Look at this. Right here. Ball tangibility. So selective. Now, the reason why I have to point that out, and I point this out in every sports game, this is a game changer right here. Because to me, it needs to show some type of effect. First of all, like I said, no company has figured this out. This is a riddle I don't think any company has figured out. But at least, even if the hand and the body go through each other, at least affect the dribble or something. And that's how he got free.
Whose size and length really allow him to guard every position.
True.
It's bad,
Jabari
man.
Parker is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins.
And like I said, man, you guys probably,
about
you know, if you're watching this
which of
stream,
these
maybe you're new
players,
to my
which of these
channel.
prospects
But you
would be
guys who
better
follow me all
NBA
the time,
players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're
you
very
guys know I
capable
put
of
up a
being
video
stars
not
in
too
the
long
league.
ago
Parker
saying
got
why
off to a
sports
great
games are
start,
frustrating,
averaging
and
30
that's
minutes
why.
a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Kendall Marshall.
See, it's going to be a struggle in this particular MyLeague because I don't have any go-to
Here's
people.
Cannon. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass
Of course.
has given them the advantage,
Gets
but
the
it's
ball
also
ripped.
been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Snatched up. Parker kicks to Henson. Here's Mayo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mayo's got 6 points.
Oh, my
And really
God.
smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
But, yeah, it's going to be quite a struggle, man, with the Sixers. And I look forward to it. Look forward to seeing if I can turn it around.
Doesn't force it. I think his outside
You know,
shot
once I
will be
get through
hard
the
to block,
season, if I can
no matter
draft
who's
well,
defending.
or, you know, I think I might have to pick up maybe a free agent or two to help out with some consistency. It's just a matter of me trying to figure out, you know, which position needs the most help.
And when you compare Wiggins and
Once I
Parker,
figure that out, I'm
two
sure I'll
different
grab a
types
free
of
agent
players.
somewhere.
I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also,
Where is the help
for
defense?
such a young player.
I mean,
You
damn.
know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins,
rotation
guys, I mean,
is crazy.
That debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates them.
And again, it could be
Well,
talent.
for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind
You know,
of
I'm
NBA
asking for where the
career
defense
start
is
that
at,
he
and like I
wanted.
said, it
Played
could be the
great,
talent.
was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was
These
injured,
guys
blowing
might
the knee and cutting his
might
season
not be
short.
able to
Great
do
call. He
it.
definitely
Period.
would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly, very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Sampson dishes to Noel. Thompson inside the line. They get it back. Tries again.
Oh my! Come
Here's
on
Wood.
now, are you
Back to
serious?
Noel. Tries yet again.
And with the
My
moment, let's
goodness.
check out the stats for Bayless. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points per, 3 assists, and 2
What'd you say,
rebounds.
DJ? You
And
said
when
I
he
can't
takes
that
over
angle?
At the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
I guess
Well,
you
his
saying you
skill
don't
set
like
is
it.
solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal
I
backup.
mean, I don't know, man. I
Don't
mean,
go down
that's
that one.
there's always, you know, opinions as far as like camera angles, but to me, the best angles to play on
Good
are
on the second
the
free
angles. To me, you
Here's
know,
Bayless.
this is how I would be playing if I was playing on the court for real. So to me, you know, the vision I try to use in a game is the same way I would in real life. That's the reason why I don't necessarily play
Middleton,
like
the pass to
broadcasts and
Vasquez.
stuff like that, because I can't see
Pocket
guys
six.
in the paint. You know, I feel like when I'm playing on this angle,
And Bayless kicks to Middleton.
you know, maybe the
Fades
zoom and stuff like
shoots.
that is not preferable for
And with the
everybody.
rebound, the 76ers
But I feel
trail
like,
by
you
14.
know, I got to be looking down the court so I can see guys. Like a play like that, how would I
On the
see
wing,
anybody?
Thompson.
Oh, I missed this dude right here.
Here's Wood. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, what camera angle do you play on? I've watched your games. I just don't know for sure if that's like, bro, you know, what exactly which camera it is. I know some of them look alike.
I'd call them a very opportunistic team.
I think you play on broadcast.
Like they fed off their
Damn,
pressure
yo, these dudes
defense.
can't
You mentioned all the steals.
free throws.
They got
I don't
them out in
have
the
these
open court and
dudes.
created
Their
easy
shots down.
opportunities offensively.
He hits the second from the line.
I don't have these dudes shots
The
down at all,
76ers
man.
might have dodged having
I need to get into the
worst
practice
record in the league
scrimmage.
last season, but they didn't dodge having the worst road
So I can
record
learn
last
these guys.
year.
So that's
They
my,
could
you know,
not
that's
dodge that one, Kevin. Just
the
6
thing I
wins
haven't
on the
done
road,
with this
but
being
that
the
was pretty
4th
much
game of the
expected
season.
considering the youth
I need to get in
and
that practice.
inexperience of this team.
No
Oh,
good.
that was
You rarely
nice.
see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one.
Come on,
and it
somebody
threw
run
him
with
off
me.
Just enough.
Now, here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Noel. Pass to Wood. Thompson outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Oh, have mercy. That was very, very, very bad offense on my part right there. Broadcast stadium specific. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you know, and I commend guys like you, man, that can play. I can't play on those angles, man. I just feel like I can't see the whole court. You know what I mean? Especially on like fast breaks and stuff like that. You know, I feel like I'm lost playing on those angles.
The 76ers, they weren't a good shooting team in general. And on the road, it got real ugly. They shot under 40% as a team on the year.
Y'all guys are going to be riding with me, man. I'm going to try to broadcast as many of these games as possible, you know, when I have the ability to broadcast it. You know, sometimes I may not, just depending on, you know, what my son is doing or whatever. Look at this, man.
Stolen by Middleton. In the corner,
so you guys will see the struggle along with me.
And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
For the Sixers, just a brutal start to last season. 17 straight losses. They did get their first 4 wins of the season as a road team, though. As bad as they were on the road, at least they had
good move right there. I didn't think it was going to work at first. But I noticed one of you guys mentioned earlier, man, use dribble moves. But as you can see, my guys are not great ball handlers. And most of the time, you know, certain moves I'm trying with certain guys, it's just, there's no success to be had.
Wood's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Covington passes to Wood. Good on the 13-footer.
Good shot.
Wood's got 8 points.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot.
But you know, I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but to me, that's the fun of it. That's the challenge. You know, dealing with a non-talented team, like I said. And I don't know if it's the talent, you know, even in real life, it's just, you know, they don't play well. You know, they're just not a deep team as of yet. And like I said, that is very, you know, realistic in terms of the real Sixers.
Tough possession there. They stayed with it,
So
but they just
I like that. I like that element of it. That it's going to take, you know,
dishes it to Cannon.
some management on my part.
From 18 feet away, and the release was before
I knew that
the
wasn't going to
buzzer. It's
happen.
off target. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits.
All right, guys, last quarter, man.
Milwaukee on top, up 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Last quarter.
Quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
I haven't made too many adjustments in this game. Let's do that.
Bucks leading by 11. Carter Williams is out there with Mayo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Monroe. And it's Henson in at the 5.
And I haven't made any individual adjustments because it's not really, you know, one player that's hurting us in this particular game. So I don't feel like I gotta really, you know, make any crazy adjustments.
Pass to Embiid.
Oh my God! See, it always seems like the CPU just jumps in front of that pass, man. I don't get that. You know, and it's frustrating because I don't know if it's, you know, an attempt to make the game more challenging, but it just seems like certain passes the computer is always able to get in front of. I don't understand that.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg,
this guy right here, I still don't understand why Philly got rid of him. I have no idea what the 76ers mindset is in real life. I mean, the players that they have gotten rid of. Ooh, good block, baby. Look at this. I didn't even do that.
Goes back up. And
Unless
that,
maybe I hit the
Bucks
stick
lead is
by
down to just
accident.
9 on the basket from Embiid.
What the hell? But yeah, the decision making by the Sixers front office, man, I just don't know.
The Bucks working
Wow,
the
he's wide open.
and John Henson with the
Good
slam.
ball movement.
Boy, he threw out some punishment.
Yeah, I just don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're trying to do. You know, we've drafted so many guys with ailments, and you know, I guess they assume that.
Now here's Marshall. Carter Williams covering. For 3, Covington. And a clear foul.
You know, I guess they
there as he
assume that
shot
those
the
guys are
triple.
going to
He'll
be
go to the
something at
line
some
for
point.
3 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, DJ, you're right. You're right, man. You have to really run the actual offense with the Sixers. You know, there's not a whole lot of creating.
That one is off.
Oh my God! Man. Look at the percentages. You see the field goal percentages from these guys? Yeah, it's not a whole lot of creating going on with these guys.
Good on the second free throw.
You know what I mean?
And the Bucks arguably were the best story in the Eastern Conference last year.
I'm gonna get it turned around
from
though.
the bottom of the barrel to a 6th place
Confident of that.
in that Eastern Conference.
And he
Might have to
nails
pick
the
up
third.
some free agents.
And for the Bucks, a lot of
You
their
know, make some
improvement
trade
came, Greg,
offers
as
or
you're
something.
talking
But I
about in their
definitely
play
need to
against the
get
Eastern Conference.
somebody,
They went
a real
30
scorer. I
and
need a threat
22, Clark, against the
that'll
rest of
help
the
open the
conference.
court
Nice
up.
step for a young team, but you look at it more
But like I
closely.
said, I gotta
Basically,
kind of decide where do I need that.
but you know, Kevin,
You know,
the good teams do that
I'm thinking
consistently.
small forward
So a
might
good
be the
step for
spot.
them.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke.
Because I got a few big men, man. You know, I'm going to be able to
Hi,
build
Kevin.
them up.
Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with
And
his
Thompson
team.
here
He
plays
said
small
to them,
forward
"The
for the
lead
most
we've
part. But I
got
think
now
I
is
need
nice,
a
but I
threat
want to
somewhere.
make it
Maybe
even
shooting
nicer.
guard.
This is when we put the hammer down.
That might be
Doesn't
where
look like he's
oh
ready
my
to
God, I
back
got
off
hung
just
up right
yet,
there.
guys.
That might be where I really needed that.
They'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this
Okay,
team
traveling.
continues to be quicker to the
Good
ball.
defense.
And I like the
But
way
yeah, I
he's
think I might need it
settled
at the
down
2
here.
spot.
After the sloppy first half,
You know, even though
he's
I don't
done a
have
much
a
better
great
job
point
taking care
either.
of the ball.
The
I need a
76ers
score.
trail by 9. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Embiid kicks to Marshall. Noel down low. Monroe on him. Noel passes to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot.
Dang, why he's so far back?
Thompson misses.
Why he's standing so far behind the three-pointer?
Guarded now by Marshall. Antetokounmpo dishes to
Oh my
And
God.
he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
As
These
the
boys are
defenders
just
stepping up to challenge
playing
him on that
tough.
drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo and a great assist.
I don't have no
Carter
threats,
Williams as
man.
That one goes in.
That's the real
Carter
issue.
Williams
I
has
don't
got
have
4
any
assists in
threats
the
out
game.
there. Yeah, that was crazy to
Now,
see that,
here's
right?
Marshall. Carter Williams covering. Scooped up. Here's Noel.
Look at
Off
this,
with
man.
the layup.
I mean, damn, they can't even make a
Bucks have
shot
gone 4 of
inside.
7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Mayo kicks to Henson.
Oh my goodness, what the struggle gonna be like?
Screen by Monroe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Some good play from Mayo in this one. He has 8 points and also 3 steals.
What's up, Ray? Yeah, I mentioned that. I mentioned that on the show. I've mentioned that to
76ers
them.
didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs.
That's one of my main
They spent a
things
lot of
as
time
far as
last season
preseason.
developing their
You know,
young
they
players.
need not only
Exactly.
correct subs,
And
they need
listen, the
enough
third
roster
straight year,
spots.
the Sixers would miss
You know, it
the
needs to
playoffs,
follow
but as
the
you
real
said, Kevin, they
NFL.
knew
You know, you need
what
to
the
start
season
off
had in
with
store. The key was
90
could they
players.
keep those young guys
And,
focused
you know,
on
the cut
growth
schedule
and experience
should follow
and
the
not
real
get caught up in
NFL.
the fact that
You
they
know, because I
struggled
get sick
to
and
win
tired
games.
of having
And it's clear for
starters
the
come out the
Sixers,
game,
plan
and then
has
because
been to
the
continue to
overall
add
rating
young
is the one
players.
that's
Eventually,
respected,
I think
then
they'll
they're
be a
throwing
force
those
the
guys
East.
in the
There's
game.
no guarantee, but
You know, like there's times
they've
with
got a plan
Le'Veon
and they're
Bell,
sticking to it.
they put him at
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
receiver.
Bucks leading by
I'm
15.
like, why are you doing that?
Mayo
And it's
into
the
the
third
lane.
or fourth quarter.
The pass to Monroe.
So definitely need that. But also what I would like to see, look at Monroe getting busy. I would like to
Monroe's
see
got 4
the
points in the
ability
quarter.
to activate
A lot of teams that win a title
the schedule that you want to
often have a
activate
former
for that
number
week
one pick
during
lead
the
or
season.
at least a top
You know, and
three
have a
NBA
practice
draft
squad
pick
that you can
as
pull
their
from.
leader. So the
You know, you
76ers
don't
are
have that in the
trying
game, and
shotgun
that's a
approach to
problem.
that, trying to get as many top 3 picks as they can, hoping one
That's a
turns
problem.
into the next superstar.
Don't have that.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job
Right.
of fighting over those screens.
You know, that's just one of many things that CFM needs.
I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Carter
Oh
Williams
my
with the
God.
bucket.
Carter
Their
Williams
interior
just giving it to
defense
his
has been
old squad.
Yeah,
Why
they're
you doing
losing
us
the
like
battle
that?
in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Embiid the screen. And Noel kicks to Embiid. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Mayo. Thompson passes to Noel. Bucks are a strong team last year at home to start the year. Certainly the whole league
Thing
was
is, man, I don't
marveling at
have
the
no
start. Much
threats
improved
on this
Greg
team.
from the season before, but fell off
Nobody
Greg
to be
a
afraid of.
touch late in the season.
And Kevin, credit Jason Kidd. I mean, he got this team off to that great start, particularly at home, and they built some confidence, and that helped propel them into the playoffs. Sad to say they were still near the bottom of the league, though, in attendance.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the 76ers, Robert Covington comes in for Jakar Sampson. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Hollis Thompson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Monroe against Noel. They get it back.
I haven't
Just
seen many
not
steals
there
in
from
this
a
game.
rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Out to the wing. Here's Covington, defended by Middleton.
Come on, man. Give me a shot. Where's my man at?
Covington kicks
I was
to
waiting
Stauskas.
for him to get behind the three-point line.
With another miss.
They must be playing great
Bucks have the
defense.
guys with a 23-18 record at home. Really
We needed a
impressive
three.
for
That's the
them
only
team.
reason why I
They
waited
have
for
the
it.
largest margin of victory because they won a lot of close games here at the Bradley Center.
The 76ers trail by 15. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Yeah, DJ, they definitely need to bring them. They really need to follow. I mean, I know you probably saw the video I put up, but
Henson with
they
the
really
screen.
need to follow what they
Carter
had in head
Williams
coach,
gets the
which is
basket.
now in this game. You know, with the questionable, doubtful, they need all of that, as well as they need the fact that if this guy keeps getting hit in his leg, you know, each week they're like, yo, his leg's getting worse. This could lead to an ACL. You know, he can't, you know, his shoulder is a little weak. You know, so with all of that stuff, like the progressive, you know, injuries that hinder them throughout the season, and progressive fatigue, but along with that, like you said, you know, based on the severity of the injury, then you have questionable,
And so it makes
probable,
both from the line.
you know, did not
And
practice,
for Chris Middleton last
game
season,
time
he went up
decision,
in
all of
points,
that stuff. I
assists,
would love to
rebounds,
see
but
that.
went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for
And,
this
you know,
young
I'm
man.
sure you will
Late
agree. I don't think that's
highlights
too
when
much
he
to
was
ask
Texas
for,
A&M,
man. I
still
mean, you're
growing into
seeing
his
these
body play
games
with great confidence.
now that are
He can
doing,
spray that
you know,
thing from three.
things.
I like his promise.
Their game plan
Lord
needs to
have
change
mercy.
if
These
they're
dudes
going to
can't
get
make
out of
no
this hole,
shot.
because he is just not there offensively.
You know, you're
So
seeing
just
these games
rolling
like
to the finish
2K
line now in what has
that
been a very
implement
confident
so many of those
performance
type of things,
for
and
the
you see
Bucks.
games like
You know, Clark,
MLB
their
The
big
Show
advantage was
that
points in the
has
paint.
such
Well, they pounded
intricate,
that ball inside, Kevin,
you
and
know,
operated
intricate
down
details.
low.
And, you know, it's
Worked
just
for him
time, man. I
consistently.
mean,
And
y'all
number
know
one
we
in
say it
court,
every week
and
on the
this one will
show.
go down as
And
win
even though
number
we on the
3.
inside and we,
once it
you know, we know
becomes
what's
official,
going on,
this
that
win
doesn't
gives
stop
them a
me from
nice
still
confidence
pounding the
boost
table and
against
being
this
like,
team.
look,
They'll
man,
face
y'all
them
gotta
twice
y'all gotta
more
do this
this
and y'all gotta
season.
do that.
Stats tell us, Greg,
I mean,
that the
like,
winner of the
we
first
need that
game
to
is a
happen,
big
like, right
favorite to
now.
come out on top in the
You know,
overall series.
And when
all
you
of
look
this,
back
you
at
know,
this
I
one,
understand
what
it's
an
gonna take
amazing
time to
performance
build and
this
all
was
that.
for Middleton.
I get it.
He affected the game
But at
so
the same
much with the
time,
way he
man,
was able to come out and get steals,
you know,
and
it's
extra possessions
time to
for
make
his
it
team.
happen. You know,
Excellent interior
time is
D
ticking.
to
No,
force
people are
the
tired
miss.
of waiting
His
for certain
defensive
things
ability is a
that I feel
big
like
factor.
shouldn't
I
be
mean,
2-3
there's
year,
no denying that.
you know, situations.
Parker drives in, and it's blocked.
You know, I definitely feel like
About 7 seconds separating the shot
That-
and game clocks.
I'm just playing around right now. I ain't even trying to.
Here's Stauskas.
I can't win, so I'm just trying to run the
Cannon the
offense.
pass to Holmes. Soft
I
touch
definitely
off the
feel
pass.
like
And a sharp
a lot of
pass
these
to
things
set
that
up
we
that
talk
high
about,
percentage
that
shot
we're mentioning
in
right
close.
now, should be able to make Madden 17. That's my
Now
opinion.
Bayless.
I think the gameplay is pretty solid in 16. And I think now it's time to, let other areas catch up. Or, again, let them all do
And so it's the
great
Bucks
things
taking care of
together.
business in this one.
There's
Some
no
good
reason
moments
why
throughout
one
this
should be
one,
lacking
but
and the
they have
other
clear advantage
is,
down the stretch.
doing good things. I just don't get that.
Execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
You know what, DJ? I was wondering that too, man.
Ernie
If
Johnson here again with
progressive
Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny
fatigue
Smith.
is
Without
actually
further
in
ado,
Madden.
let's present to you our
Because it does
Jordan player of
seem
the
like
game,
it.
Chris
But
Middleton.
like you said, it needs, if it's there, it definitely needs to be more visible, so we can really see what's going on. Just like in this game, I like how, hold on. Actually, we'll go take a look at it, a little bit of it right now. I'm sure you know, but for those who are watching this game and have no idea what we're talking about, let's show these guys real quick, and then that'll be it for this particular stream. So, all right, for you guys who don't know what we're referring to, let me show you some of the things that we're talking about that needs to be in Madden. And then after that, I'll be done for the night with my sorry Sixers. But we gonna keep pushing on, man. 0-4. We gonna keep pushing. But yeah, like this stuff right here is what we're talking about. All right, let's take a look at this player. Hold on. Yeah, let's look at Nerlens Noel. Gotta find it. Right there. This is the stuff that needs to be in a football game. But, primarily Madden, because that's the game that's out. Look at the increase. All of the spots that's yellow. He's at risk. Right there. And then, the knee is in red, which he has knee problems. That's realistic. Right? But also look at where it says season fatigue. It shows that he's rested. Where another guy, let's look at another guy here. Look at MB. He's rested. He has an ankle problem, which is definitely something that he struggles with. Tony Wooten is fresh, and I don't know why is he not. What's the reason why I don't have him starting? Oh, something was wrong with him earlier, and I took him out of the lineup, so I'm going to get him back in there. But see that? This guy, fresh. See what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, we're going to make some adjustments here. Right now. Actually, let's get out of that. Where's the... Oh no, this ain't where I want to be. I'll do that later. Change up everything. But y'all get the point. You see what we're saying right there. So that kind of stuff, man, we got to get that together. We have to get that together. So let me see. I think my man is still he's back. So let's get him back in the lineup. And Landry as well. Let's see. We'll put Landry here. Alright, and then we'll figure the rest out. But alright, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. Let me check your last comments here, and then I'll roll out. Smitty don't stream no more. I kind of miss his streams. You two are the dynamic duo. Yeah, that's what we've been told, man. My players are getting tired faster by week 3 than in week 1. That's interesting, DJ, man, because I've thought that, but I wasn't sure. But it's funny to hear you say that, so I'm gonna check into that, man, and see maybe if I can get a confirmation on that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for right now, guys. If I'm up, I got something to do real quick. But if I'm up, I plan to play a CFM game on my offline CFM, so I might stream that. But for now, thanks for watching. Peace. Get at y'all later.